Hello and welcome. My name is Esther Zach. As always, happy to be with you to talk about various matters that impact our lives. And today I am here with a very nice topic, very close to us, very close to our lives. And this is about the digital platforms. And specifically, today we shall be talking about digital detoxing. Digital detoxing, and what is it exactly? I'll say that digital detoxing is intentionally taking time off the digital platforms for the purpose of taking care of yourself and taking care of other things like alleviating stress, being able to stop being dependent or over dependent on the technology and such kind of things. How does this help, or how does it impact our lives? When you take time off the social media, when you take time off the digital platform, time off the computers, time off the phone, does it have any benefits? Yes, it has benefits, especially when you are intentional about it. How does this happen? One of the factors is that it helps to reduce stress and anxiety. It helps to reduce stress and anxiety. This is because, you remember, as we've always said, and we said that this before, that social media platforms, as part of the digital platforms, come with a lot of pressure and feeling of inadequacy. When you watch people who seem to be making it in life or to be doing far much better than you, you are felt, or you are left feeling stressed and anxious, feeling like you're not doing good enough, feeling like you are not good enough, and this is something that can really be bring a lot of stress to your life. When it comes to anxiety, sometimes people float exaggerated life on social media, and when you try to follow them, or when you keep following them, it leaves you with a lot of anxiety. You're always striving and trying to work extra hard to be able to achieve the kind of life that you see on social media, but sometimes it is never there. It is an illusion. It is life that does not exist. So it is good for you to look at that and think about it. Another thing is it helps to improve the quality of sleep. Okay, I don't know whether you have ever slept at some point and you feel like even in your sleep your mind is still active. Probably because you left something playing at the background. There is something, maybe a conversation going on at the background, and sometimes it disturbs your sleep. Imagine sometimes when we keep some of these apps on throughout the night, they make us have not really sleep, but your sleep and not asleep. It disturbs you throughout in your sleep. So it is good sometimes to be intentional. Switch off all the gadgets, put away the phone. You can even put your phone in another room when you go to sleep. It will help you to be able to have that quality sleep, and for that and consequently you will be able to have the right mood, regulated mood. I know you have witnessed, even when sometimes when it is young children, you see that when children don't sleep well, they tend to be gloomy, they tend to be grumpy, and this happens to us even as adults. If you didn't sleep well, or if you don't sleep well even throughout the day, you happen to be moody, or your mood is not regulated and you're not able to handle matters very, very well. So think about it, my friend, and as we continue, it is important that we focus on those things. The other thing that I want to bring across is that you need to have an increased mindfulness. We've talked about mindfulness before, like you need to be aware of the present moment. Sometimes we hide so much into these platforms that we are not living in the reality. We are not living in the reality of the things that are happening. We are not even aware of our surroundings. Have you ever been in an environment with people and you're asked what was happening and you're like, I don't know. Someone asks you, did you realize how that person was dressed? You have no idea because you're not aware of your surroundings. So when we are intentional, you have time to be mindful of the things around you. Something else, my friend, is that it enhances interpersonal relationship. Most of the relational problems that we have today, some with very, very young children, have you heard of virtual autism? what causes? It is called virtual autism because it has the major contributing factor is the digital platforms, you know. So when you are intentional about relating or connecting with the people around you, with family, with spouse, with friends, with colleagues, then it helps you, or it gives you a chance to be able to face that one-on-one interaction. Okay, so please take your time, put off the gadgets, interact with people, be intentional, and that will help to strengthen your social bonds and to be able to reduce feelings of loneliness that come with being encroached to social media or to digital systems or to digital platforms. Finally, last and not least, it helps to boost productivity. Okay, it helps to increase productivity in this manner, that when you have put off the gadgets, you are able to focus on the activity that you're doing. You're able to concentrate on the things that you're doing. Have you ever tried working alongside a gadget? You're tempted to check on what that message, when you hear a click on your phone, you're tempted to check. You're tempted to check on WhatsApp. You're tempted to check on Facebook. You're tempted to check. And this happens even with our children. When our children are attending to their homework and they have gadgets along with them, or probably they're doing a research, more than often as parents we complain because the child does not give enough attention to the activity at hand. However, they tend to get drifted, to stray off and pay attention to other things. Therefore, my dear friend, I want to say that it is good to be intentional. Sometimes I know digital platforms are helpful, they make our life easy, they are a source of information, but don't always stick there. Sometimes take some time off, free yourself, interact with people, interact with the surrounding, interact with other things. Go out there, engage in physical activities, go out there, engage in social activities, and with that you realize that you have more than you thought. Sometimes these digital platforms just make us captives. We are always watching, we are always following people, we are always seeing what other people are doing, lest sometimes we are not even able to focus on the things that matter to us and matter to our lives. For that reason, I want to leave you with this. Remember that digital platforms are good, but it is good to be intentional and take some time off because it has got its own benefit. Until next time, I'm looking forward to see you again. Bye bye.